Awesome experience to have a chance to develop something like that. I mean, this is a childhood dream to really design your own glove and have your own name on it, your own logo and signature and my stars and stuff. But it was a challenge too. I mean, all the things I just mentioned was mostly aesthetical, choices. But there's so much more that goes into designing a glove. You know, I think we all, as goalkeepers, know what we like, but to articulate what you like and to kind of change a few design things on the functionality side is, you need to really start thinking about the nitty-gritty details. So that was really cool to get into that. And then obviously you need to be able to manufacture it too. So it's really three things that need to find a harmony between those three. Is manufacturing, is it possible? Aesthetically, is it looking good? And then obviously functionality, is it feeling good? Is it helping and keeping the ball out of the net? We've been collectively working together on this for close to a year now, I would say. So went through some early designs, and yeah, actually my very first glove was, I wanted to have it be like a cyborg, sort of like the glove is an extension of your hand, and it's giving you more power to try to save the ball. There's still some small little things kind of hidden in there of that, but we went through that first. Then we toyed with, I remember, punching zones, and then I realized, since this is my first go through on this, just the different materials, and if you keep adding materials, it becomes thicker and it becomes more uncomfortable, it becomes less functional. So I think I went back to the gloves that already existed within the West Coast family, and kind of try to look at what I like about which ones and why. And for me, the Pacifica's the Spider was one of my favorite ones. So really kept that almost very much the same on the back. It's sturdy, it gives you a good support, and then added some other things from other gloves, like the double strap on the back. I always love it when it's nice and snug on the back, so I added that on it on the back side. Like I said, we have the roll fingers on this as well. I always liked on gloves. I always liked white gloves. I thought that they would make my hands feel really big when I hold the ball. I feel like the ball looks tiny in my hands. So I wanted to have it mainly be a white glove, but I also didn't want it to be boring. So aesthetically, I added a lot of color in the front because I think it makes me feel like my hand is almost elongated a little bit. So that's why the color is mainly in the front. But again, I think it's a white glove overall. Then there's some nice little details in there, as you can see on my hand. I've been fortunate enough to win 2 championships with the Sounders, so there's 2 stars on here, just like on my hand. I think this glove is amazing because it works really well when it's dry, but also when it's wet. You can really control the ball quite well, no matter what kind of circumstances. But on the inside still, let's see if we can show this, but on your fingers, there's these, I guess they're like little nubs, and they just kind of give you a little bit of grip, especially when it gets really wet. The issue with some gloves can be that when it gets really wet, the glove gets heavy, and if you absorb a really hard shot, it almost feels like the glove is moving and disconnecting from your hand a little bit. So I think these nubs try to help you with that and give you even more grip within the glove to make sure that the glove stays more of as an extension to your hand in trying to secure the ball. The double strap on the back. I always love it when it's nice and snug on the back, so I added that on it on the back side. Like I said, we have the roll fingers on this as well. What else do we have that's different on this one? Inside we have some features as well, which we can probably show at another time.